make sure that the thing that you're talking about, you know. Don't get too emotional. Start talking about biology and physics and cosmology and fulan and this and that. Don't get overexcited. Just talk about the things you know. The Prophet ﷺ said, convey from me even if it's one ayah, even if it's one verse. Who knows Surah Fatiha? Put your hand up. Al-Fatiha. Yeah? You hear that in the mosque all the time, yeah? So we all know Surah Fatiha, so you're 7 times qualified. You know Yadi. Yeah? Yadi ayat, right? So you're 7 times qualified. But just talk about the things you know. That's the first point. And if you don't know, ask those who know. That's what the Quran says. If you don't know, ask those who know. The other point is, make sure you have ikhlas. You're doing this for the right reason. You're not doing it to prove somebody wrong. Look at me, I'm far more better than them. This is kibr. Muslims should never have kibr. We should always believe that people are better than us. And we should always talk to them as if we're talking to our own mothers. It's very important. Because I realize in Turkey there is a clash between the religious and the secular. This is very bad, and I blame the religious. It's all your fault, hijabis. It's all your fault, brothers. And I'll tell you why. Because we haven't understood where they've come from. Don't forget, Turkey has had a systematic campaign against Turkey to secularize itself. It started 80 and 90 years ago. Actually started way before then with the British and the French, planning the destruction of the Ottoman Empire. And they used various ways to destroy the Islamic Turkish culture. They Latinized the language. They banned the hijab. They banned the adhan. They removed the Sharia from life. They adopted French and British penal code. They basically destroyed the entire culture. And many generations were brought up like this and they know nothing about Islam. That's why when you talk to someone who's secular, and you say, Abi, please pray. Don't worry, my great-great-grandmother, she went to Hajj. As if that's going to take them to Jannah, yeah? The Hajj was for her, not for you. Yeah, or my heart is clean, yeah, or whatever. So the point is, they don't know about Islam. That's the problem. It is your job, you know, to teach them, but in a way, not as an arrogant way. Because we have to understand something, brothers and sisters. Let me just use the sisters as an example. Now, some sisters think just because you wear hijab, you're guaranteed paradise. Some sisters think because you have a cloth on your head, you are more pious than sisters who don't have a cloth on their head. This is wrong. This is not Islamic. Islam has external and the internal. Okay, Islam is how you behave, how you look, and what's inside. It's both, not just one. For example, take the concept of haya, modesty. You may have a sister with no hijab, but she has haya in her heart. She talks nicely, she lowers her gaze, she's polite, she has good manners, she's got good akhlaq and adab, right? Now there may be a sister with hijab, and she'd be like, oh Hamza Ali! Do you see my point? Now, they are, listen, they are both wrong and both right. The one who doesn't have hijab, she is right because her character, she has haya. She just has to complete it by just finishing the rest off, yeah? Now the sister with the hijab is right and wrong. She's wrong because her character doesn't have haya, but she has the external. Islam is both. Islam is both. And this is why I have secular Turk friends in London and they always complain about this. Like my friend's wife, she says, why should I do this? They think they're better than us. And I had to apologize, like, no, I'm really sorry you feel this way, because if you're a really practicing Muslim, when you speak to that person, you should feel like the #1 person in the world. Because when the Prophet ﷺ spoke to somebody, he would look them in the eye. If someone came in, he would ignore them and treat you as if you're the center of the universe. And he would make you feel so special, as if you're like the king. And that's how we should treat people, and not have that kibr, and not to point the finger. And this is why it's very important for the people who are more conservative or practicing to follow two things. When they speak to someone, make sure you're speaking to them as if it's your own mother. And make sure you're speaking to them as if you really believe they are better than you. If you always follow this, you're going to melt their hearts.